Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to a slightly random, kind of out of the blue in-depth candle review. This is Bath & Body Works Vanilla and Patchouli from the Aromatherapy line. And I picked this candle up probably more than a year ago at this point. I did burn it a couple of times, and then for whatever reason, I popped it back into my Bath & Body Works collection and kind of forgot about it. But the other day I was going through those candles and came across this and I was like, oh, what is this? Why is this in here? I totally forgot about it. I decided to go ahead and put it in our downstairs powder room, and it's been living its best life in there for the last few days, like I said. And I have just absolutely fallen in love with this. I am a little bummed that this is not currently available in candle format. It is actually available in the wallflowers, however, right now. So if you're interested in this fragrance and you're still using the wallflowers from Bath & Body Works, by the way, how are those performing these days? It's been a really long time since I have gotten into the wallflowers. So let me know how those are doing. But if you want to pick this up, you can definitely grab it in the wallflower format. So I will link it there in the description box below. But in the hopes that maybe Bath & Body Works comes out with this again and you're at all curious about it, I thought it'd still be worth me putting this review up. So let's dive in. Since it's not on the website, I don't have the fun little story to share with you guys, but I do have the fragrance notes from the bottom here. So I'm just gonna read those. We'll talk strength and throw. You will notice that right now it is not lit, and that is because I just extinguished it because the wax pool on this puppy was getting so insanely deep. It's actually starting to solidify from the bottom up here, I can tell. But this had, like, the wax pool was like this thick. Like, it was almost the entire candle. So I figured just for safety reasons, I would go ahead and extinguish it. So we don't have the ambiance, but I can still actually smell this puppy right now. It is, it's so good. All right, the fragrance notes: sweet vanilla, patchouli, Italian bergamot, and cedarwood. All right, here's the thing. I don't smell any bergamot in this fragrance at all. So just scratch that off the list for my nose. And I actually think that the cedarwood actually smells more like sandalwood to my nose than cedarwood. I really like cedarwood. Cedarwood is, I would say, a touch astringent compared to sandalwood, which is why I think this smells a lot more like sandalwood to my nose. It's a really soft, perfumey woodiness, which I typically wouldn't call cedarwood like soft, perfumey woodiness. It's, like I said, just has like a touch of astringent tree note to it. Not awful. I'm not, saying that cedarwood is bad. I actually really like cedarwood, but it is very different from the sandalwood. And what I'm smelling here wood-wise is more along the lines of sandalwood than cedarwood. But the stars are definitely the sweet vanilla. It's not an overly sweet gourmand vanilla. It's almost like a vanilla bean paste with a little bit of sweetness added to that. And then the patchouli, oh, you guys, this patchouli is so absolutely perfect. It is a really soft, beautiful, more perfumey patchouli, but it does have just a little tiny touch of that earthiness going on as well, but not the super earthy, super dirty hippie patchouli by any stretch of the imagination. So if that's what's coming to your mind, that is not the patchouli that's in here. It's very soft. It has a slight perfuminess to it, but it also just smells really relaxing and grounding. Like, this just is such a perfect blend of a touch of vanilla, a touch of patchouli, and a touch of sandalwood, and it is all relaxing. And honestly, it kind of makes me want to take a nap. This is such a soothing fragrance to my nose. In the powder room down here where I've had it, The strength and throw is definitely along the lines of like between a 6 and a 7, but this powder room is quite small. I think it is causing this fragrance to maybe smell a little bit stronger than it would be in just a regular room type setting. So do keep that in mind. It's not a crazy powerhouse. The patchouli is not going to take over your entire home, I don't think. If it doesn't take over that like small bathroom where it is right now, it's not going to take over your home. So if you're willing to give patchouli a chance, I would say this would be kind of the place to start with it. It's just really relaxing and grounding, like I said, in terms of the fragrance, and the strength and throw I think are perfect for this type of fragrance. I think if it was any more in terms of strength and throw, it would be a little too much. I think it would be overwhelming, and I don't think it would be as enjoyable as it is the way that it is, you know, presenting itself right now. Yeah, you guys, I love this scent. I guess I'm glad maybe that I put it away and can enjoy it now. I will definitely be probably finishing this up within the next like week or so. I don't always light a candle in the powder room. Usually a few days out of the week I will, but not every single day. But yeah, this one does seem to burn quite hot, so that is probably worth keeping in mind. But what I found really interesting in terms of the burn quality here is that this does have the thicker Bath & Body Works wicks, but they're not causing any issues for this one other than it just being a very hot burning candle. So that's why I have that mega deep wax pool that is solidifying in front of our eyes right now here. But yeah, no burn issues. There's been no sooting. I just have been trimming the wicks really lightly, just a little tiny bit off the top, and it's been performing great. So I don't know, if this ever comes back, I would highly suggest snagging it because it's beautiful. I'm a big fan of this one. If you have any inside information on if Bath & Body Works is going to be, you know, putting out some more of these aromatherapy candles in the future, definitely give me a heads up. Usually I don't have my nose too deep into the Bath & Body Works community. You know, I just kind of buy what I enjoy and then we'll review it here on my channel. It's been a long time since I have actively sought out, you know, new releases and things coming back. So if you happen to come across that information, please let me know. You guys are so good about telling me when things are re-released or when they're coming down the pipeline. So I'll put it out there to those of you that typically do that for me. If you happen to come across information about this one, definitely let me know, because I would absolutely repurchase it based off of my experience here. So I hope this review was helpful. And like I said, if you're interested in the fragrance, just to be able to experience it, I will link the wallflowers in the description box. And let's just all cross our fingers that hopefully this one makes a triumphant return at some point, because it's really good. I did find this at, I found one on eBay. There was, I think, actually some on Amazon randomly as well. So there seem to be a few floating around out there. So if you want to go that far to seek it out, you definitely can. But personally, I would just wait for Bath & Body Works to bring it back. So anyway, please, if you ever tried this vanilla and patchouli, will you leave your thoughts in the comments down below? I really appreciate you guys being here. And if you are interested in more in-depth candle reviews, definitely hit that subscribe button right below the video here. That way all of my future content will pop up in your subscription feed. All right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.